Hi friends, I'm back with more yoga. Please take what's useful, leave what's not, go at your pace, rest anytime you need to. Let's begin on our backs today. You can come into a savasana type position. Go ahead and spread out, close your eyes or take a soft gaze. And allow your body to rest back into the floor. Start to slow down your breath. Noticing the sound, the sensation. And anytime you notice your mind has wandered onto other things, just as soon as you notice, see if you can come back and feel your breath again. From your breath, getting curious about the pose you're in, even if it's something very simple or familiar. You can keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead and stretching out long through your arms and legs like a big yawn. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet. Lengthening through your head, your tailbone, the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in, maybe a little jiggle. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, holding somewhere behind your leg. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. And then release, bend your knee in, open your knee out to the right, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. Bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist. You can open out through your right arm. What are you noticing in your body? Staying here. Let's try straightening the right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, reaching through the fingers and the toes. And then release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze this knee in close. Straighten this leg up, flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. And bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the left, and straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg, feeling where you are. Bend your knee. Bring it across for a spinal twist. First with a bent knee, feeling here. And then try straightening your left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in. Little circle or rock. Let's roll up to sitting. We'll come all the way into a high push-up position. Setting hands under shoulders, connecting the top of the head to the heels. Feel the whole body in a straight long line. Shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up, and then come into your back bend. And this could be low or high. Cobra or up dog. Back to down dog when you're ready. Hips high. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You could pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of your legs. And then drop your knees, sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. Finding a relaxed position for your arms, your neck, your shoulders. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. We'll hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart. Parallel. Bend your knees a little or a lot. And then slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. We'll step up to the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. Feel your feet into the floor. And let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Take the time you need for all your transitions, and then each time we rest, you can do that in down dog, but you could also come back to child's pose or sitting or onto your forearms or knees, any neutral shape. Last breath here. Just come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Each in-breath, look for space and length. Each out-breath, more grounding, more ease. One more breath here. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go. Keep reaching that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Let your head hang. Big step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Settle in. Engaging what's useful, letting go what's not needed here. Last breath. Release, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks, pyramid pose. Let's straighten the front leg, part way or all the way. Feel free to adjust the distance between your legs. Going towards hip square, towards a flat back, towards folding. Last breath here. Make your way back to down dog. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Send it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Sink low. Feel what this pose is stirring up in you. What do you notice in your body? Last breath here. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. Let your head hang. Feel the heaviness of your head dropping. Keep reaching that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Last breath. Step back. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. Sink low. One more breath here. Release. Hands to the floor or to a couple blocks. Pyramid pose. Going in the directions that you know to go in. Finding your edge and breathing there, wherever that is, however it looks. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog. You might take a vinyasa. You might just step back and then find a good resting pose for you, whether that's down dog, child's pose, sitting, or something else. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Bend your knees, and let's come into chair, Utkatasana. Hips go low, head reaches high, shoulders drop low, fingers reach high. Last breath. Release, fold forward. Inhaling, flat back. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Let's come into warrior three. Shift forward and find your balance. You can take any arm position. You can modify or adjust however you need to. Slow, deep breaths. Let's take a big step back. Warrior one, just one breath. Release through a vinyasa or your movement transition. Moving at your pace. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three. Customizing each pose so it suits your needs. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one. Release through some movement transition. Coming back to some resting pose, letting go. Letting go of agenda. Letting go of commentary. Just simply being. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up, inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Come in. Step right back to warrior 1. From here, let's come into eagle arms. Right elbow on top. Put a little pressure between the elbows to spread the upper back, and let's lift the chest. A little upper back arch. And then begin to shift your weight forward. Come onto the toes of that back foot and step into eagle. Garudasana, knee on top of knee. If you can, hook your ankle around your calf, do so. If it doesn't reach, just hug it in close. And then release, unwind, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. You could use a block for your bottom hand or bend your bottom leg. Extending long through the top arm, long through that left leg, long through the back of the neck. Last breath here. Release, make your way back to down dog. You're welcome to take a handstand swing. You could take a vinyasa. You could just step back. From down dog, left leg sweeps up, step forward, high lunge, arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Step back, warrior 1. Eagle arms, left elbow on top. Lift the chest, sink the hips. Start to shift weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot and step into eagle, Garudasana. Unwind, Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time getting settled. You can lift the right arm when you're ready. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog, however you do. And then again, a good rest, letting go. More important than the shape, coming back to a quality. We want to make this quality so familiar. If even just for a few moments, nothing to do, just simply being. Let's come through down dog. And into a pigeon pose, right side, slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. If props are useful, you might slide something under your right hip or forehead or chest. Letting go. Can you find the same surrender you had in child's pose or in savasana? Let's bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under your right hip, move it out of your way so that you can lean to the right, swing the back leg around to the front, and then lean to the left and send the right leg back. And if that didn't get you into your pigeon pose, take some time adjusting. You can adjust the angle of your front leg, you can set up some props. Is there anything to let go of here? Any unnecessary tension physically, mentally that you may want to release? Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your left hip, move it out of your way so that you can lean to the left. Bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee. Let's get set up for a seated spinal twist. You could also do this with the bottom leg straight. If that would work better for you, feel free to straighten your left leg. We'll bring the right hand to the floor behind us. Left arm will either hug the knee or hook to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate. And keep going like this. Each inhale, more height. Each exhale, deeper twist. One more breath here. And then release, unwind and switch. Bottom leg can be straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you, right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. One more breath. Release, unwind, take a little windshield wiper side to side. Let the knees flop one way and then the other. Bring the soles of the feet together, Baddha Konasana. You can grab your toes or ankles with that grip, lengthen, and then fold any amount, whatever amount your body does. Elbows could push into the legs if they reach, or if it works better for you, you could lean into hands or elbows on the floor or blocks. Let's release, come up. Keep the right leg where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. And then right arm up and over for a side bend. The left arm can provide support either on the inside or outside of your straight leg. Reaching out through the fingers, but dropping down through both shoulders. Now let your head fall towards the floor and take that top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up and use that hand to help lift your head, staying nice and relaxed. Let's switch sides. Left arm up and over. Big yawning reach, but shoulders down, away from the ears. Let your head fall towards the floor, top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up and use that hand to lift your head. Let's open both legs wide. Upavishta Konasana, wide angle pose. Feet point up, knees point up. Hands can be on the floor behind you, or you could lean forward into your hands, or if you're not at your maximum stretch yet, come a bit deeper until you find it. Wherever you are, see if you can feel how it is. Maybe close your eyes so you're more in sensation than observing the shape of it. Continue to go towards length, towards folding, listening, feeling where your edge is. At any moment, back out or go deeper. Bring the upper body back up, lean back onto your hands, draw your legs in, give them a little shake out. And let's start winding down. We're going to get ready for Shavasana. I'm going to do a supported fish. If you want to join me and you have some props to lie over, you can finish with a supported fish. If there's some other way that you'd like to wrap up, maybe you want to take a different back bend, a different restorative pose, an inversion, something else. So taking any last couple poses that work for you. If you want to join me, place something at the upper back. Could be hard, soft, high, low. Depending on what it is, you may want something else supporting your head. So your chin is dropped, back of the neck is long. Arms can be overhead or out to the side. Legs can be bent or straight. Wherever you are, feeling where you are. And as best you can, let go of any unnecessary effort. If you were in restorative supported fish, you may be ready to release. If you want to stay longer, you could also stay longer. One gentle way of releasing is to interlace fingers behind your head, lift your chin to your chest. Take the pressure off your props and then move them out of the way. You can lean to one elbow. Whatever you're doing, feeling when it's done. And then each time you finish, check in with your body. What's needed now? Is there anything else that you want to do to feel complete in your practice? Could be a yoga pose, could be just moving around a little. You might finish with a little self-massage or adjusting your clothing in some way. When you are ready, come into your final resting pose and get as comfortable as you can. When you do come into Shavasana, you can let go of the control of your breath. Let the weight of your body release back into the floor or the props underneath you. Let go of doing anything. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out through your arms and legs in a big full body yawn. Bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting, coming to a comfortable cross-legged position. And bring hands together at the heart. Taking a moment to silently thank yourself for your practice. And you could let that gratitude expand out to the people and circumstances that make it possible for you to be here. Acknowledging your support, all your blessings. Maybe even sending gratitude and well wishes to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for your support in choosing me. There's a lot of options for doing yoga online these days. I appreciate you practicing with me. If you're able to contribute financially, I appreciate it, and it's not necessary at all. I feel really blessed that I'm able to offer these freely, and some people are donating and supporting me, which is great. So there's Venmo, PayPal, Patreon, a check, and also just sharing what I do with others who may get benefit, and then they might be able to support me, and you can do it for free. So thank you so much.